If you want to get a real taste of comedy, it'll wipe you out laughing. Till you have to wriggle away. Then stop whatever you're doing and jog over to the TV and get a comfy seat for life's funniest moments. We've got drenched hikers and fence strikers, lawsuit claims, and oddball games, childish schemes, and unexpected streams. All on life's funniest moments. Enough work for today. Let's have some fun. They're not being subtle about getting rid of contestants on this year's Making the Band. Ed would have won this race except for one mistake. He didn't know the first thing about how to operate this thing.
What you got? Let me see. A piece of paper and a crazy retrieving cat.
This owner is training her cat to do dog tricks. She'd teach him to lay down and play dead, but the cat already does that 14 hours a day. This guy is an amazing water skier. He can go from 0 to 60 to 0 in under 3 seconds. Corky is hard at work out in the back. If you don't know why he's unsure whether to bury that or eat it, it's because you've never tried Aunt Edna's fruitcake. Watch this cat stick out his tongue every time the little boy blows the noisemaker. Isn't that a bizarre reaction? Oh no, not the cat, the little boy. "10-minute mile, 8-minute mile."
Hey, buddy, what are you doing?
None of this is fooling Buddy into thinking he's getting a walk.
Wait. Wait.
The last thing you want to hear Daddy say when he's building your little chair is, "Where do those extra bolts go?" This fisherman just found out that the catch of the day is him.
Go Bracken!
It's life's funniest moments unplugged. We now pronounce you man and grossed out wife. And now the beginning and end of demolition derby skiing.
I'm from Raleigh, Texas, and I'll put a Long Winter theme song on my forehead.
Look at this guy using his knuckles to play the William Tell Overture on his head. He tried to play the 1812 Overture, but when he got to the cannon fire, he knocked himself out. This little fellow is having trouble reaching, but he keeps trying like crazy. Really working up a thirst. Trying to quench his thirst. Look at this mother duck minding after her little ducklings. Yeah, she has a real caring heart. But very bad eyesight. Laugh all you want, but this is the only way that chicken will lay an egg. This is a little game this couple plays called Honey, Tonight You're Sleeping on the Couch. This clip just goes to prove when it comes to bronco busting, if you're an athlete, or a weightlifter, you can't compete with a mother who's used to holding down a kid to take his temperature. It was hard to pinpoint why the balloons weren't popping. Oh yeah, no pins. Coming up, some folks lounge at the bottom of the pool. And a water skier gets cold feet. When we return with more of life's funniest moments. Welcome back to Life's Funniest Moments. Funny or really funny? You be the judge. We're guessing all those cans of tomato sauce are now al dente. What did I come here looking for again? Oh yeah, the rake. Ironically enough, nobody would have seen him goof this up if he hadn't removed the curtains. Today's AccuWeather forecast, 100% chance of laughter. Get ready to cry from laughing. It's waterworks. This is particularly outrageous when you consider rule number 5 of the pool rules. No tossing wife and chair in pool. Carp fishing tip number 6.
Well, you painted a manta ray in Tennessee, so... The friendly fish. I'm gonna turn the movie off before Eric gets his hand bit off. Oh, dang, you about got a lap full of fish.
Don't use your fingers as bait. We can't make out what this guy is saying, but we're guessing it's not singing in the rain. You know what they say, that first you don't succeed. Try. Try. And then totally give it up, dude. Coming up, a fun ride goes off the beaten path. And a young couple puts the relationship on ice. When we return with more of life's funniest moments. Welcome back to Life's Funniest Moments. Hey, let's go outside after the show. Isn't that nice? Their dad is letting them win. At least that's what he'll be telling himself on the ride home.
That's my phone. Will you get it for me? I don't think I want to get wet. Well, okay, just a minute. Come on over here, ball. Come on. Come on.
Well, we know a couple of things about the owner of these dogs.
No, that's not good. Let me get up out of the water.
He's a good dog trainer.
Just a minute, don't get wet. I'll be right with you.
And a terrible tennis player.
hurry up, get my ball. Don't be worried, this is the way to get it. Just pull it over, here, grab a hold of it. Here's your ball. Now take it.
Look at that fella try. You gotta give him an A for effort. But it's really not a surprise that dogs rarely graduate high school. This is the sport of curling. Although we're not sure you can call something a sport if you can do it wearing a three-piece suit. Look at these skiers lining up in perfect formation. Well, we know who's riding home in the back of the station wagon. Chill out and laugh. We're keeping it cool. You know what George is thinking? That's what those extra bolts were for. Hockey tip number 3. You want to make the highlights real? Don't tick off the cameraman. How do you explain to the wife that you had a $600 fender bender and you weren't even driving a car? Janie was good, but as to whether she loved skiing, she was on the fence. Congratulations. We now pronounce you black and blue. Curiosity may not kill the cat, but it's funny to watch. We know you're thinking this is one crazy kitty. But he's just killing time waiting on his dial-up connection. This cat is going back and forth. On one hand, he can't believe it's not butter. On the other hand, he can.
I held that this morning, that and it was down again.
There he goes.
It's only because the goldfish is in the water that you can't see him sweating.
just totally.
Chaos. When we return with more of life's funniest moments. Welcome back to Life's Funniest Moments. It may seem like chaos, but what you're seeing happens in every classroom when they say those two words. Substitute teacher. See you next time.